Today I'm building a small compact cross-cut sled for my table saw. Even though I have a miter saw, I have a project going on where I need to do a specific cut that I can only do safely with a cross-cut sled. As for materials, I only need this thin piece of coated MDF and a piece of multiplex. I started with cutting down the multiplex to a thicker piece for the front and the rear fence. Next I measure out the thickness of my T-slots, so I can cut out 2 sliders in the exact dimension. Luckily they fit perfectly on the first try. Next I want to attach them to the base, and for that I've seen a hack once, where you put in anything that you have that just raises them a few millimeters up. Take some CA glue, glue the base onto it, and then you can screw it in. When you put the base on, it doesn't have to be perfect 90 degrees to the saw. We'll adjust the fence later to have a perfect crosscut. Now it slides a little rough, but that's okay for now. And in my case, because I'm using this thin piece of MDF as a base, I'm screwing the MDF to the sliders and not the sliders to the base, just to prevent any screws peeking out through the top. Now I am removing the riving knife to cut into the base from underneath it. Now I lower down the saw completely, put the sled on, then start up the saw and raise it slowly. I clamped it down here, but I think that was a mistake, because you could also just hold it down while raising the blade. As you can see now, I'm struggling to remove it with one hand, because what I forgot is that we need this first cut to align the fence to it. The closer it is to the fence, the easier it will be to check on that. Okay, now I'm screwing in the fence with only one screw on one side, so it stays in place and I can align it. Now I put a piece of wood into the cut to put my speed square against it and to align the fence to it. Now the other fence really doesn't matter if it's square or not, it's only to hold everything together and give it more stability. Now I put the riving knife back in, and then I can cut through the whole sled. And that's it. I would recommend getting a square piece of wood and testing if it's really square or not, and if not, you can adjust it. What you see me doing here is the cut that I built the sled for. And if you have a guess on what I'm building, please leave a comment. The video on that project will come out next. Thank you for watching.